This is for economic development districts, and I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Steve Eastman.
Okay.
Yes, so as y'all recall, sometime back, Mr. Solomon Chaudhry was here. He is the group that is looking at doing that truck stop across from Pito's in Roanoke. And he brought up a good point about our economic development districts. We only included areas where we thought new growth would come, where we have growth already there, or businesses, we left them out. And Ben and I have talked about it. I think we had a lot of people on the jury that thought, maybe we should look at those, adding in those other businesses. So that's where I wanted to get started on, if that is what we want to do. So basically, do we want to move forward with adding parcels to the Lacassine and Roanoke district, including some or all of those businesses out there? Right now, our economic development districts are 2 cents, possibly, and I mean, we have to redo it, but we could maybe reduce it to 1 cent, because we're going to be getting all the businesses that are there now that would then be collecting that tax. I don't know if that's possible. That's where I wanted to ask Lance to review that. We'd have to get Brennan.
I'm sure it would be possible, so I can look at it.
Yeah, we, get Brennan Black involved, because we'd have to redraw the resolution or the ordinance or whatever you want to call it, for the taxing. So that's my question. I mean, do we want to move forward with expanding it, or do we want to leave them alone?
So when you look at it, Chandra, y'all remember when Chandra come talk to us? We kind of all thought about that, but we never did actually. I don't go in detail, but what he said made a lot of sense.
He did make sense.
And I would actually think we should look at readdressing and including a few of the parcels of land in the Lacassine area as well as the Roanoke area
Yeah.
in that.
And I mean, we can have the discussions on, reducing the tax instead of 2 to 1 or 1.5, or we can leave it at 2. It's whatever the pleasure of the jury is, so.
But I think for the time being, we should discuss the districts and, I don't know if you want to do that tonight or.
Well, I think,
don't have maps or.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If, Ben, if you can come up with the maps of the districts and give us, we can have it on the big screen next time we meet, with possible additions and look at it and see what we wanna do.
That would probably be mostly around Highway 90 and I-10.
Well, the districts are along I-10 is where they're at, yeah. 395, that intersection, and then 101, right? Yeah, 101 out of Lacassine. The districts are on all 4 corners of those. In Lacassine, it's only on 1 corner, well, no, 2 or 3 corners, right?
3 corners, but not the north.
Yeah, it's not the
northwest.
northwest is the only one that's not in it.
In Lacassine, in Roanoke.
Yeah, in Roanoke,
Right,
Pito's is left out.
yeah. Yeah.
so.
Did we approach Pito's to see if they would do it?
Well, I mean, it's not Pito's choice, it's ours, yeah, but, and I think Mr. Chaudhry had said that, I think there's some relation between the group on the east side and
And the west side?
Pito's, yeah, so.
Okay. But I think it's something, me personally, I mean, it's all of y'all, but like Chandra said, for it to ever grow, you're gonna have to have something else. And they'll never be able to access it, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be good for everybody. I
And
believe.
yeah, right, and whatever we do with the money to develop infrastructure in that area is gonna benefit everybody that's in that area. Whatever we do, I know there's a turn lane, so to speak, in Roanoke now. It's not very big, but, if we get a sewer system there or water treatment or whatever, it's gonna benefit that whole area. So
Right.
it's not fair for
Chandra to eat it up.
to eat it and then, Pito's benefit from it, or whoever.
So,
That is not working.
what would you like to do, is get Ben to redraw, get the
Yeah, I mean,
maps
if
to
that's
us?
the
We can
wishes
look
of the
at
committee.
adding it, and if we want to add it, we can pick the parcels we want to add, and we can send it to the attorney, get it redrawn. and
Yep.
implement it.
Yeah, if y'all recall, when we did it the last time, it's a several months process. It's
Oh, yeah.
not, it's not quick.
Okay,
Okay.
so can you handle that?
I will do it.
With your new daddy duties, you can still do that? I asked you to see a picture of the baby a while ago, you never showed me.
So moved.
I have to wait till the
So-
meeting's over.
All
Yeah,
right,
I got a picture.
so Mr. McKnight makes a motion that Ben
We adjourn.
make the list. You need a motion for that now?
No,
Yeah, well, I would say
Motion for him.
give a motion to authorize Ben to start looking at the,
okay.
All right, motion by Mr. McKnight, second by Mr. Adams. All in favor? Any opposed? All right, no motion to adjourn was Mr. McKnight. He's ready. Any second? Second by Mr. Wayne. All in favor? All right, meeting adjourned. Thank y'all.
Great job.
Appreciate y'all. I know it's long.
yeah.